Hello, this is 302 First Peer Review, and we have three people, and we're going to discuss three digital artifacts today and what challenges we went through, and the maybe some topics or assumption that we're going to face in the future. Okay, let's go to the first one, which is mine. I'm revisiting and redirecting my most passionate DA that I created in BCM306 Skin Story. It's now called Dear Body, a voice diary project where I speak to my body like a friend. I post short form audio letters combining calm voiceovers with short sequences promoting body transformation and motivations. And with the same direction about promoting body positivity, self-acceptance, and mental health, Dear Body will embark on a new journey of healing body dysmorphia and connecting people.
Okay, so my digital artifact is a Threads account focused on slow travel storytelling. This is where I share my travel experiences through reflective captions and a few photos for every trip I have had. This project works like a personal travel diary, a place where I can slow down and note the moments that stuck with me after every trip. My framing connects to slow media and slow tourism because I'm interested in how these approaches resist algorithm-driven attention economies and create space for more meaningful and reflective storytelling.
So my digital artifact is called Beyond Thread. It is a motion design project that aims to raise awareness about fashion sustainability. Through creative motion graphics and visual storytelling, I explore how fashion impacts the environment and how individuals can make more sustainable choices. Beyond Thread challenged me to strengthen my technical editing skills while also using design as a medium for advocacy. It is both creative exploration and a communication tool to engage audience with sustainability in fashion.
Okay, so would anyone like to share like your creative journey when working with digital artifact?
Okay, so at first my idea came from a Threads post I did for my last DA for BCM206, I think. It's about my trip around Wollongong, and it got way more rich than I expected. So I thought maybe reflective travel content could be a good niche. So that's why I decided to start this DA. Before I started, I assumed like it's just storytellings with some captions and a few photos, so that would be easy, right? But actually it took more effort to choosing photos, balance the photos with the captions and everything. So one of the turning point was recognizing that if I follow the slow media framing, I cannot measure success the same way as fast content. So I learned that I need to focus more on the meaning rather than the metrics for this DA. So I also realized that not every trip resonates the same way with audiences. So that shifted me to think about cultural details and personal reflections at the real value, not just engagement. So if I started over, I would remind myself earlier that this DA is aimed to be a personal travel diary, not content that needs to go viral. So I probably would have enjoyed it more from the start if I kept that in mind. So yeah.
Yeah, that went the same with me. Like when I was working with the digital artifact since the first semester, so I was worried about like getting my content going viral, like blow up everywhere. But when I first started, it was just like me like posting continuously, trying to get more and more content posted on social media to reach more people. But I forgot about like the like the initial purpose of me doing a digital artifact. It's not about going viral, like it's about like connecting the right audience and keeping in mind the first core, like the first purposes that I got to started with. So for this semester DA, I chose to not start a new one, but to reconnecting and redirect an old one that really felt connected with me. So I would redo it and renew it so it more resonance and it keeps connecting the right audience that it already got like in its own journey. Yeah. So it's really about like connecting the right one, not about like spamming content on digital things.
So amazing. Moreover, one of the point that I think could be easy but end up being hard for me at first is generating idea. Like I thought generating ideas could be the straightforward. However, I found the technical side of motion design much harder than I expected. Advanced effects, the transition and the timing in After Effects require a significant amount of practice and experimentation. So, yeah. And otherwise, what shift my direction was realizing that my digital artifact could serve both as a design portfolio project and social media content. So by centering it on fashion sustainability, I was on not only developing technical skills but also producing advocacy-driven pieces that work well in digital platforms. This dual focus gave the project professional value in the design field while also demonstrating my ability to create content.
I never imagined myself as a creative creator since I didn't feel very creative at first when posting my social content to media's platforms, but yeah, I came up with some challenges. Like I think people always got like, because I always feel like not like posting because I was always dropping off midway when posting for DA. I don't know why, but it just feel like it doesn't feel resonated anymore. But at some point, it's always the thing that most connected to me at first. So yeah, I always have to go back to where I started and take the inspiration again from there. So yeah, that was like my hardest part each semester and each digital artifacts I went through.
Yeah, I know. It's so hard to keep posting new content every week. So balancing uni and the DA was tough. And I think I have one solution that maybe you guys can try to, maybe it helps. So before started, I tried to make a posting plan, like a schedule for posting. And I arranged photos I'm gonna post for each post in separated albums and notes, so it was like more easily manageable.
Yeah, so that's a very good question for time management in a big project. But like, however, I sometimes need more time for a certain phase because I do like short films. So in some phase, such as creating characters like drawing or experimenting with motion, I need more time for that. So therefore, there were some moments when I went over the time that I had originally allocated for tasks. So, but I recognize this is a part of creative process, so doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's always the guilt of like going off your plan, and you always feel guilty for not posting or for not making the right one at the right time. So that's the reason for me, like that's why I always feel like dropping off midway as well. But yeah, it feels like I have to be like, just like Lee just said, like be more details in my planner. So I have to force myself to keep catching up with it, so I can keep like generating content without being like forced doing a big part without no details planned at all. So it would help. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on, I prepare a pretty interesting questions that might trigger something, which is how has your DA changed the way you see yourself as a creator? Anyone would like to go first?
Okay. So for me, for my last DA, I tried to be more of a content creator, like making daily life content. I got really stressed about engagement, especially when the reach were not good as I expected. So, but I will be honest, even now my DA this semester, this DA hasn't reached a lot of people, and I'm still struggling with that. But I feel like now I'm more patient with the process. I'm trying just to focus on creating meaningful content, focus on my own travel diary, not just like content that needs to go viral or just content for engagement. So I think I lean more toward diary storytelling than polished influencer content.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For me, I never like imagined myself like posting as a professional creator, because I would go online and could see like such inspirational creators like posting about their life, and it seems like they just picking up their camera and it's like their life are spread all over there for them to for them to make a content out of it. But when starting my DA, which really resonated to me about like body promoting and body positivity and targeting mental health issue, which are some very sensitive issues that people might avoid of it. But yeah, since starting it, I realized that it's not that easy to be a creator. It's like they have like their problem to like when posting, like you need like a very detailed plan. You have to plan this out. You have a very detailed type of audience to target. So it's not that easy being a creator, that I realized. Yeah, so like when doing this DA, I feel like I'm paying more attention and paying more respect for creators, like peer creator in my class as well, since they're doing really well and they catching up very well as well. So that's what I'm learning from my DA in the past and the present as well.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Like creating content for DA has changed the way I see myself, and I think other creators as well, by like having me realize that I am not only a content creator or a designer, but also an advocate. I think like in the past I'm mainly just focused on the aesthetics and the technical skills, but through this project it showed me more than that. Like the design can be used as a form of communication to engage with important issues like sustainability by a more friendly way. Like it also taught me that creative work can influence the awareness, like spark reflection and even encourage behavioral change. It made me see the value design beyond a personal expression as a medium that carries social responsibility and cultural impact. So yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Doing my DA, following it, I got some really valuable lesson to learn, because one of that was a video that I posted on TikTok. It was about me posting myself before getting into tattoo. It was about my body insecurities and how I got over it. But the thing here is that I got like body insecurities, so I would fear, like this fear of it posting myself was so big that I was so scared to post it, because I was scared like people judging me, just me, like my image over just on social media. So I would never want that. So yeah, I was concerned a lot about posting it, but I did it anyway, and it returned me like the result that I think I deserve, because it was me being honest with myself, being honest with my audience. So I think that was the thing that helped the video to reach a pretty good amount of audience. So it got like the second most view on my page. So I was so proud about me and about my idea as well. But it's not about getting most view that teach me the lessons, but it was about me getting over myself, getting over my fear of posting my body insecurity that most valuable to me. So yeah, I think I just have to be honest with myself and be honest with my audience to make they feel it, because I think the sincerity is so important when you want to connect with people over just some images and video on social media.
Yeah, I totally got what you are sharing. One of the most valuable things for me has also been connecting with the audiences. So my idea has been connecting with a small group of people, but they genuinely enjoy this type of content. Some audiences left thoughtful comments, and that felt like more meaningful than just chasing the engagement. And another success for me was just realizing how much I enjoyed the process. Like when I went through my Bali trip photos and wrote the caption for that, it felt like I went through the trips again. And yeah, even if it didn't reach many people, this DA is like valuable for me personally. So yeah.
Yeah, got that. So I think my lessons is more about technical things, like the things that I got by myself, not about the audience or something. So one successful experiment was attempting to use a complex effects before mastering the basics one. So the results look unpolished, and it taught me the importance of building a strong technical foundation first. But in generally, I don't really have a big success so far. But a success was when I created a smooth transition for sustainability message. This reinforced that progress come through patient practice and alignment between technique and message. I think that the most noticeable one that I got. So one of the other success that I think that I have is being familiar with editing tools. So because I rely heavily on After Effects supported by online tutorials, so tutorials provided not only the technical solution but also the creative approach that I could adapt to my own sustainability driving content. So that's really a helpful tool for me.
Okay, so if someone continue your DA after you, what advice would you give them?
For me, maybe if someone continued my DA, I would tell them to stay consistent and don't get discouraged by low engagement, because this is slow media, and I believe that slow media takes time to build. So just be patient and trust the process. Yeah, that's it.
That totally makes sense. Yeah, so that's good. I would tell someone, if they would be able to start over my DA, I would tell them to be gentle and be kind to yourself, because you made it, you will make it, and you have to be proud of yourself to continue with it. So don't rush, just be gentle and kind to yourself and you'll make it there.
Yeah. So I think if someone can take over my DA, I would like to tell them that to structure my DA as a cohesive campaign rather than just isolated motion pieces. They can do something more like interactive workshop or something to engage to more audience that rather than things I'm doing now. Yeah, so I would also integrate audience feedback earlier through social media to make the project more strategic in design and more effective in raising the awareness.
Yeah, those are really good advice. Yep. So that's all we got for our DA, and I hope you enjoy it.